Alright, dual stream off. Another Discord notification. It's gonna happen. Okay, now it says excellent. Alright, pop out the chat. Bring it over here so I can read it. Engage with your audience. What's this? Oh, start a poll. Cool, I can do a poll on YouTube. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna just leave it like this. Surely it'll be fine. Let me move my tracker over here, and then I'll actually get into the game. Alright, YouTube chat should be good now. Testing 1, 2, 3. I see you. Let's see if it's delayed. I tried to read it like as soon as I saw it. Ten seconds. Okay, there's definitely more of a delay than there should be. Because my channel is, like, I have my stuff all set to be, like, really, really low latency, so it should be only, like, 2 to 5 seconds. So if it's, like, 10 seconds, that's definitely a YouTube issue. Okay, well, I guess it's as good as I can get it. You can do it that you're used to, Joe. No, poor Joe. Alright, let's start the seed now. Okay, source domain. Let me make sure. Okay, that is fixed. That's good. Okay, cool. The Parjo special is 30 seconds of stream delay. Cool, lag. Key. Go to Fortress key 30, sure. I still have money, right? Yeah, okay, cool. Yeah, I know, I love watching Joe stream because I know there's delay, and it's because he just literally has never changed the settings. It's like the most Joe thing. He's like, it works. Wait, what? Hints make more sense in other languages? No. Not to me. I barely know one language. Can't play the Yoshi game anyways because you don't have Switch 2. Okay, so it is only Switch 2. Okay. That makes sense. Well, Bulber, have you at least watched it? Like, does it look like it's a good game? Or what's the deal about it? Because I feel like most people I know or I follow either don't care about it, haven't really played it, or they just kind of played it on their own, not like stream or anything. Having doubts? Okay, so it's not just me. Kind of what I thought, but I wasn't sure. Oh, I should get sticks and nuts. Wait, what's my ESS on here? Okay, that should be fine. Egg. Okay. Put that down there. Is Kangoro moved? Yeah. So Jabu should just be open? I forget if that's a setting on this. Technically I could clip in with stick. No, he's open. Okay, cool. Alright, Jabu. is DC. Okay, cool. Can't do anything right now, but that's even for adult. That's gonna be really easy to actually access. So that's good. Do I want to use my one stick on the skull back here? Actually, yeah, I'll do it because I'll just get another stick on my way out. Nice. Try to avoid doing that. Dude, what is that lag? Shadow, small key on Death Mountain Trail. Okay, cool. I swear, this computer just doesn't know what's going on anymore. This is the first time I think I've turned this computer on in like 10 days. Maybe more. So like, literally everything needed to be updated. Windows needed to be, NVIDIA, Intel, like literally everything. I was like, all right, fine. I guess we'll. Oh, I should get the. I need a stick. I'm like, all right, fine. I guess we should update. And then I update, and then it's like, now we're gonna lag. I'm like, ah, I see. Yeah, computer. Dude, pick up the pot. I mean, computer is like kind of old, actually. It's when I get this. I think I got this in 2021, so it's 5 years old. Which, in retrospect, is not that old, but in computer age, I guess it is kind of. And also that it's a laptop, so 0 upgrades. Neighbor's Love. Interesting. Okay. Wait, where's my tracker? Oh, okay. Got minimized. Neighbor's Love, egg, stick nuts. Oh, I should farm a few sticks here. This is something I'm really curious about when it comes to the remake. Like, there's so many of these, like, pots and stuff, like, around the game that are static drops. They're, like this one that I'm breaking is always a stick. So I'm like, are they going to keep stuff like that in the remake? Or... I'm really curious if they're going to, like, change how weapons work, which I think they will. It makes the most sense, too, to modernize, I guess, the way combat works and weapons work. I do not just want to stand here and wait until night for the one skull, so I don't think I will. Oh, what's up top? Slingshot? Wait, my C-up's not working. Cool. Controls. Motion touch. Oh, I know why. I think that's fine. Okay. Yeah, that should be fine. I'm gonna alive when OT Remake Rando happens. Dude, OT Remake Rando is probably never gonna happen. At least not for a long time. That's gonna require modding Switch 2, which can't even be modded right now. Scammed. I'm rich. Rich again. I can mod everything. I can only mod a Nintendo Wii and a 3DS. I have never modded anything else. I'm just gonna go get Ocarina and go to Kokiri first. And the Switch. I've never modded a Switch. I know there are ways to mod a Year 1 Switch. Specifically, it has to be a Year 1 Switch, though. But I've never done it. Because my Switch... Wait, actually, I think mine... I mean, I gave it away. I don't have it anymore. But I think my Switch was Year 1. And my girlfriend's Switch that we still have is not Year 1. I'm trying to remember, because the box art, actually, of the console was, like, the giveaway for that, I think. Bow, nice. I think it was like if the box for your Switch kind of looked like, dude, 2 bows in here. Wow. And hookshot. Oh my god. Mido. Hoarding all the good stuff. Yeah, I think if your Switch box kind of looks similar to like a Switch 2 box, where it's like mostly just red. Obviously, it was longer because they were more rectangle. But if it was like mostly red, I think that means it was not Year 1. And then if it wasn't mostly, oh my god, and hover boots, then it is Year 1 or something like that. It's something like that. I don't know. No, shut up. Okay, Kokiri Forest absolutely loaded. Aren't all boxes red? No, look up like Switch 1 Year 1 box art or something. It has like a bunch of like parts of it that aren't red. It's like gray or something. And then they ended up doing one which also apparently had like an improved battery, which I think was the Year 2. Those boxes are like just pure all red. I don't remember exactly. I just remember looking up the boxes and I think realized I couldn't mod my Switch if I wanted to because of that. Yeah, it was something like that. Garbage. Alright, should go check Deku. Oh, also, this has it so child can use hover boots, which is really cool. Yeah, so there were just a white wall arrow background. Yeah, okay. So, yeah, I remember there was some sort of visual difference. I just couldn't remember what it was. Because, oh, Deku's Deku. Nice. Can I do Deku? I kind of want Deku's shield. I'm not going to do much in here. I'm actually going to leave and probably come back. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm just going to leave. I'll come back later. Oh, wait. Did I not? Great. I don't start with Bunny. Okay, whatever. Oh, thanks. Thanks for telling me. Source Fountain's foolish. Scrub Underground Duo sells a token. Okay, useless hint. But yeah, I've been going like just down the rabbit hole about theorizing stuff for the remake. Wilson and I have been going back and forth a bit. I've been going back and forth in a little bit in the new Discord for it. We got the tinfoil hats on in full force. Come on. Alright, Ocarina. Oh wait, can I do something here? Come on. Dude, ESS, please. No, doesn't work. I think I have to be in like first person or something. It's fine. I think I just want to check market and go right to adult, actually. Unless in market I find Deku Shield, because there's one thing I want to just try. Because I've been like slowly and just kind of like casually learning stuff for OT 3D for the all dungeon speedrun. No. And there's some real cool like actual movement stuff that I kind of want to do. I have full wallet. I don't need to do that. And one's in Deku Tree, and it's really, really cool. Ooh, recovery heart. Song? Lullaby 70. Okay. I should just buy that. I'll check the other shop, and then I'll probably have to just farm money. Oh, Deku Shield and Gerudo card? Okay, Gerudo token 100. Market potion. One wallet locked. And it's 40 for the shield. Okay, cool. Actually, I should probably just do archery first. Since I have the money. Because this might give me money, and then if it doesn't, I'll just farm on the bridge. I still love the arrow on the slingshot. Because this has... You can equip swap bow and slingshot from adult and child. And because I have bow now, but no slingshot... No. Saved. Decanut, great. It shows it like that. Some of the visual stuff for this, for some of the like glitched items, is really funny. Give me money? That's not money. I don't want your heart. I want money. Monster in a Frozen Cavern. Okay, heart containers. I guess that's the Wolfos at the end. Or just go farm the bridge a little bit. Buy Deku Shield. That's not the bridge. Why am I going in here? I might actually just go right back to Kakiri. And do Deku. Like, actually, I probably shouldn't. Well, actually, no. No, I shouldn't. I should just do it as adult. I mean, I guess it's not a big deal. Because I'm trying to think of, like, well, what if the boss is somebody I can't fight as child? But, nice. Good side hop. But I'm thinking, like, the only ones I can't fight as child would be, what, Volve, because I don't have hammer. And Twin Robo, because Mirror Shield. Dude, why am I dropping frames? Why do I keep going in here? Very cool. Dude, I get to stream once in like 2 weeks, 3 weeks. And of course it just explodes. Dude, come on. Okay, thank you. Yeah, I'm just gonna go to Kakiri. Or go to Deku. Only 2 sticks. I mean, it's probably fine. Actually, I think it would be fine because of hookshot. Oh, and I guess bow, technically. I could equip bow as child, so that also will help. Okay, so this actually should be no problem. Although ISG is something I can't get without bombs or something to like read. So we'll just see how this goes. I know, yeah, I know hookshot kills these guys. Although I actually want that one to be alive. Hang on. I don't remember if going into the top room actually respawns that guy. So I'm gonna just keep him alive for now. Arrows. Nice. Another skull. I think. Alright, this might just be in vanilla. Yeah, it might be. Oh, I probably could have... Oh, bottle. Nice. Okay, that's good. Because hookshot doesn't kill this guy, right? No. Yeah, I didn't think so. Nice. Dude, Hover Boots' child is so good. Money. Okay, so I want to jump, break this, just grab this. All right, so this is the thing I wanted to try. Zero guarantee that I can get it, because I've only done it once. No. Hold on. I wish just had fast climbing. Alright, now I gotta kill this guy again. Okay, pretty sure the angle's something like this. I forget, am I supposed to jump to the right? Nice. No, dude. I was supposed to, I think, hold back. And I don't think I was holding back. Dang. But yeah, you can make a side hop off that Deku Baba, go against the wall there, and as you're falling, you can land right here, and this actually opens up and you fall right to the bottom. And it looks really cool. I guess I'll just push the block, though. Nice. Can't do anything in the back right now. No reason to go around left side, so now I just need to burn this now. Dude. Alright, who's the boss? Show me Goma, that'd be hilarious. It's Twin Rova, alright. Okay, Deku leads to Deku, leads to Quinroba. Alright, I guess now I'm just gonna go adult. I should be able to do a pretty large amount of stuff as adult now. What's up, Momo? When the next gaming session? That's what I've been trying to figure out, man. I think, I don't know. Possibly tomorrow. If not, I know I'll be off next Monday, Tuesday. That's not Sun Song. There we go. Yeah, OT Boomer struggles to input songs in 3D version. Yep. I still need the training wheels for 3D songs. Shadow Key and DC. Okay, I'll go to DC soon. Los Alfos has Spirit Key. Okay. Oh no. The Groose. Alright. Hovers. Alright. Perfect. I do still need Hylian Shield. Oh, I didn't check Night Market as Child. I should check it. So just check Night Shop and Richard. Come on, Richard. Let's go. Yeah, Richard. Dude, we're gonna get a new Richard model in the remake. I hope he's gonna be a different kind of dog. Like they just do a whole different dog. Double defense. I guess. Early on double defense, not super ideal, but sure. I guess Hylian shields, I want that, so I'll just buy it. 45, can't afford it. Oh wait, I don't need the heart container. I literally just got double defense. So now I essentially have 6 hearts. If you get a time machine, you will hunt down the person who came up with the nickname for Richard. I hope the guy who did it, his name was Richard. 7 stream streak. Yeah, technically a week. It took like 3 weeks. Or almost a month for you to be able to get a week streak. That's crazy. I don't stream enough. I don't get to stream enough, I guess is what I should say. Oh, I just realized I have hookshot and hover boost. I could do hookshot jumps now. That's cool. I mean, it's already early night. I'm just gonna go check the skull here. Just a skull. I did fall, but it was intentional. The void out there was faster than walking all the way back to the entrance. Oh, I was perfectly lined up. Wow. I didn't trust myself. You got better at ledge clipping. Nice. W. I got the compass just in water by doing it. Nice. Water is like probably one of the more important dungeons to get comfortable with ledge clipping, because you could just like you could basically just access the entire dungeon from out of bounds. Also Hylian shield, but nothing. Key 230. All right, cool. Surely I won't need that key. Oh, there's also a triple slash clip here. Obviously the clip here in vanilla is really easy. Nice. In 3D, it's really easy to do and then really easy to fall out of bounds. But there is an angle that you could do to not go out of bounds. I just don't know what the setup is for it. Is it that? No. I know it's a bit precise. I don't even need to do it right now. I just want to learn more OT 3D stuff, so I can immediately forget it when the remake comes out. Oh, Prelude, nice. Morpho's easily trapped in a corner. You don't say. rupee. Oh, I should... Hold on. I mean, bugs... Actually, bugs probably be better. Get out of here. Back in you go. Okay, there we go. At least I didn't blow the fish up this time. This should have a hookshot hint. Just curious. Yeah, okay, it's Kakiri. That's the one that I already got. It's kind of hoping that I can get lucky. Come on. There we go. There we don't go. There we go. Red rupee. What did the fish ever do to me? I didn't mean to blow up the fish that one time. Blame Star Fox. Wasn't my fault. He crashed into it. So weird without the in-game clock. Yeah, I have to do this, and then at the bottom there's playtime for in-game clock, but it's not actually like on screen. Yeah, it's kind of gross. I guess there was the one time I left the fish in Ganon's castle during the tower collapse. That one was probably me. Oh, magic. Nice. And I got my money back. Stick. They say that players who select the on option for motion controls are real Zelda players. No. Bad hint. Actually, I mean, motion controls are fine. I kind of like motion controls. What's up, Rashid? How you doing? But I only like motion controls for bow aiming, and that's basically it. No, I guess do archery. You were just getting into bed and then you realized that I was live. Well, good morning. Your day has restarted. That's how it works, right? Oh, I keep forgetting, this doesn't have skull pins, right? It does. Okay, skull token. GTG key 40, probably useless. Skull token. 50 is a deck of shields. 10 is choose. Okay, 10 is good. 11 out of 10 arrows was not it. It'd have 8 hours of energy on command. You always get to make the sunrise prematurely. Yeah. Dude, I don't even need that. Just like a snap and just be like, oh, you're energized now. Just be awake all times. That's what I need. Alright, Momo. If I had that, that'd be incredible. Alright, Fire Temple. DC's fire. This is like pseudo fire is fire. It's child fire dungeon is the adult fire dungeon. So it's like almost fire is fire. Didn't know I got the OT 2026 prototype. Yeah, man. I got the... This is the first build. Oh, 10 tokens. I can go get... choose. Nice. This is the early build. Yeah, me and Miyamoto go way back. Super, super good buds. I have no keys. I can't do anything else here. Actually, I can do one more thing. I have hook shot. Okay, just token. Kind of have to be clicked into the game to do that. You heard the dude jaywalks on Tuesdays. Is that true? Only if he's running slightly late, then he will. He's willing to risk it just to get to work on time. He's very dedicated. I would never. As in, I would never risk anything to get to work on time because it's not worth it. But I would jaywalk. Just for the love of the game. I should just go get shoes, actually. Yeah. Then I can do more here. I ever tried F-walking? Technically, they're in OT, yes. Actually. There's a glitch in 100% that changes the value of Link's boots from a number to the letter F. And we call them F boots, and it makes it so Link can basically like fly, sort of. Not really fly, but like just get a lot of air time. So technically, yes, but only in OOT. You asked a question and you didn't know made sense. Why did I go in here? It's just the quick thinking, which is only applicable to Zelda and maybe a couple other game franchises, and then some music, and that is about it. Choose, thank you. Actually, that makes going to DC seem a lot more... It's like something I should do soon. Should I just do that now? I might want to. Wait. I know there's another way to do this other than just, like, waiting for it. Nice. Oh. Do this. Another skull token? I don't think I need... Why does it say connecting to chat? Okay. I was like, don't tell me the internet's gonna be like that bad today. Where's key? Dude, I have not been marking my keys at all, actually. Is this thing on? Yeah, that's what it's been feeling like this whole stream already. I have... Oh, I only have 2 keys. Oh, okay. Okay. Could have sworn I had more than 2. Fire arrows? Soul arrows. Mm-hmm. Sure. Yes, soul arrows. It's an ice trap. It is a fake item. Yeah, from Elden Souls. Dude, let me look. Rupee. I love me some Elden Souls. I forgot, it doesn't work like that in this game. Link doesn't recoil off stuff with jump slash. Okay, ice cavern. I guess I technically could do ice cavern. I have a bottle, I just have to lose my bugs. Need a droopy. Nice. Yeah, I'm probably gonna have to just dump bugs here and get them back later. Actually, yeah, that's fine. Because I don't super need them really at all. Until I go back to child. Nice. Dude, that's not fair. Snuck up on me. Oh, nice chew drop. So, yeah, bye-bye bugs. Into the fire. Oh, no, they missed. Okay. It's gonna freeze me. Nice. Stick. Oh, of course. It's blue fire, so therefore it's cold. Yeah, they'll freeze to death instead. That's better. Then they can be preserved. Okay, junk. Storms, nice. Yeah, red ice. Take a wild guess what that does. It burns them instead. Plot twist, it actually electrocutes them. Does that fail? Yeah, I don't know if it's my ISP or if it's just YouTube that's being weird today. But one of them's having issues. Come on. Does the randomizer make the bosses give out any item? Like, you mean instead of like heart containers? Yeah, they can drop anything. And because of these settings, technically they could, like, Volvagia could drop the Megaton Hammer or something and make Volvagia impossible. Minuet, nice. Warp Song. Nice. Oh, instead of Spirit Stones and Medallions. Technically, yes. My settings don't do that. But, yeah, there is an option for that. You can make it so boss rewards are anywhere, and then beating a boss will give you just a random item. Can they drop the Triforce? Also, technically, yes. If you play Triforce Hunt, they could. So if your goal is to find the pieces of the Triforce, then yeah. Oh, I need more blue fire. Considering putting it on your 3DS might be neat. I'd recommend it. If you do, I would recommend like the nightly builds. One of the like, you know, the in-dev ones. Because they have more options. That's what I'm playing on right now. They just have more stuff to them in general. Just reset it. Wait, I have hover boots. No. The gainer doesn't work the same. Okay, fine. Whatever. On a scale between 11 and 11, how excited are you for Ocarina of Time to be reborn? I'm keeping my expectations low right now because they didn't really show anything. I am optimistic, though. And very hopeful that they won't screw it up. So I'm excited, but I'm keeping the expectations in check right now until we actually see more. More so impressed that dude's leaks are so accurate. Your expectations sky high, cried during the announcement. I was just, I don't know. I need more blue fire. Dude. Oh, good. And I hit the loading zone, so everything changed. Cool. Yep, it's happening. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of where I'm at with it. Although, like, we've been in the Discord yapping about it a bit. Theorizing different things and changes. Because the more we talked about it and the more we think about it, there probably will be... some significant changes in certain parts of the game. Which I do find to be kind of interesting, just from a game design perspective. Like, some things will just inevitably have to be different because they worked then, they won't really work in a more modernized sense. And if they're doing this whole, like, reborn mentality, it seems like a lot of things will be a little bit more modernized. So I'm really interested to see what really is going to change and adjust with that. And whatever they decide to add in, because they're probably going to add in some stuff. So, yeah. Isn't this the video game of all time? It is the one that gets some of the highest praise for a lot of things. Especially, mostly, 3D combat was like a huge deal, and just expanding on a 3D world, it was really big at that. So it does get a lot of praise across the board. Basically, other companies, other studios, other developers, like a lot of people give this game a lot of praise, and I think some of the praise is deserved. Not all of it, but some of it. Okay, I can leave now. Ready for Fairy Miles McKenzie. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie, that is one of my biggest fears. Because in vanilla, yeah, Navi's annoying, but after you talk to Navi, she goes away for a while. Unless you, like, literally save and quit. Or die. So, if you're hearing Navi a lot, it's actually a skill issue. But I am only slightly concerned of that being a thing. Oh, choose. Nice. Water. Okay. I don't think I'm gonna do anything in here right now. Over a Reborn project. Yeah. Was the 3D hype back when it was announced, or did it go into the radar? It definitely didn't go into the radar. OT 3D was a big reason a lot of people bought 3DSs. So it definitely, I remember it being a big deal. I think the mentality, though, and expectations in games has changed. Because this didn't really change a whole lot from the vanilla game. Like, it changed some stuff, but, like, nothing insanely significant. It's still the game. And it's, like, a pretty close like recreation to the original. What's keeping people excited about this one and everything is that more Bonchus, nice. Is that this is being called a like reborn experience of Ocarina of Time. So it's going to be more modernized and more like designed around modern game design principles and everything. So there's a lot more kind of riding on it with that to like maintain the to maintain the integrity of the original game while also translating it into a more modernized sense. It's going to be very interesting. It's also a little risky, but we'll see what happens. Because realistically, combat's going to have to be adjusted. Some dungeon designs are going to have to be adjusted. We have a whole theory right now on the warp songs. That warp songs are probably going to be changed. And there's a couple things that we're thinking could happen with that. Because when you think of like modernized like fast travel, that's not bump troop. Modernized fast travel, like warp songs are not really a good indication of that. They're not really good at that. For the time, they were incredible, but now not so much. So there's some things that we've been thinking about that could potentially change. I'm almost of the belief that like the warp song should just be kind of removed in general from like inventory. And maybe they'll be used as the music for the areas or something. Royal Family Tomb. This is kind of annoying. I don't know if I want to really do much in here. But, and then something like Furrow's Wind, which will almost kind of for sure have use outside of dungeons, where normally it was only in dungeons. That, what is this song? That I think Furrow's Wind will behave more like the Traveler's Medallion in Tears of the Kingdom, where you might be able to place down multiple pieces of it, like multiple warp points throughout the worlds, and be able to just fast travel to them with that. Nice. Dude, read it. Thank you. Song of Time. Okay, cool, I guess. But again, it's just a theory that it could work that way. Be kind of cool. Because at the same time, though, the warp songs are also some aspect of, like, indication for Sheik's story. So it's like, they kind of almost still have to be there. So I'm not exactly sure what to expect with that. Also, a lot of music will definitely get redone. Because things like... Oh, nice. Got lost. Oh, no. I just went... Okay. Things like... being inside of grottos and then the Deku Tree share a music track. The King Dodongo fight and Vivagia fight share a music track. There's another one. I'm blanking on it. Oh, just Dodongo's Cavern and Death Mountain Crater also share a music track. But I'm sure all the shared music tracks are probably going to be gone. Can't wait till it's the OST day one. Honestly, I can see them putting the OST on Nintendo's music app before the game even comes out. I can see that. I think Forest Temple will be redesigned like an see Escher artwork, and the entire dungeon will be twisted up. That's kind of what I'm thinking. Is stuff like that, stuff that was like they wanted to do but couldn't because of hardware limitations on the N64 that they can now. So like stuff like that, like I can almost guarantee you, Water's probably gonna get a full-fledged redesign. I can see Water Temple getting completely changed. And I'm also, one thing I'm really hoping for is that Nintendo doesn't, like, get scared of, like, doing unsettling things. So what I mean by that is, like, Shadow Temple and Bottom of the Well are supposed to be like essentially like locations in horror movies. And I'm just kind of hoping they don't get like too Nintendo-y about keeping them really unsettling and creepy, because they're supposed to be. Yeah, different arrangements depending on setting definitely makes sense. Ganon is 100% going to be a massive boss you climb up. They wanted to do that originally. I'd be curious if they do something like that. I don't think I would hate it. Oh, I should probably grab Slingshot. Yeah, I can get it. Master Quest DLC day one purchase for you? No. Probably not. If they try to charge for Master Quest, I will not buy it. Unless it's a significant overhaul. If it's just the same Master Quest dungeons and the world is mirrored or something stupid like that, no, I'm not buying that. Now, if it's like the dungeons are redone again and they're actually a little bit more interesting and there's overworld differences to Master Quest, then I would buy it. But if it's just same game, dungeons are slightly worse in some respects, and some are slightly better, but some are slightly worse, and then it's mirrored. If it's mirrored, I'm not buying it. If it's like required to be mirrored, I'm not buying it because that's stupid. This still does this, right? Yeah. What is it? Arrows. Yeah, that's kind of how I am. That's kind of how I'm thinking. If they did decide to do DLC for Master Quest, which I hope they don't. Unlock mirror mode after beating all dungeons. Dude, OOT remake getting the Mario Kart World update before Mario Kart World gets anything would be hilarious. I forgot I didn't turn this setting off. I didn't want to randomize the song jingles. If you're in the Discord for the randomizer, you should tell them to make all items cost magic to use. Magic only drops from enemies' chests. Costs rupees to open. Chest costs rupees to open, and you can see what's in them. That could be kind of interesting. I feel like there is a that's almost like the Link Between Worlds setting. For ship, somebody added the Link Between Worlds like magic meter for all weapons. It was mildly interesting. Mario Kart World's gonna get DLC based on other franchises like this. Ocarina of Time, I call it now. Give it something. Game's been out for over a year. It's crying for more things. Nice. Mirror mode with the Y-axis is mirrored. That's just Australia mode. Act like 32 maps isn't enough because it realistically has like 12. The straightaways all kind of suck. And they all feel like the same map. That's why MKAD has a better map selection, and Mario Kart 7 has a better map selection. All those sprint tracks in Mario Kart World, with the exception of maybe like 1 or 2, are lame. So it feels like the game has like 2 tracks. Okay, Horseback Archery 1000 is showing. Literally every Mario Kart since DS has more tracks. True. Very true. Nice. Dude. But you're probably right on that though, Phil. I do think it is probably realistic that we do end up seeing tracks from other Nintendo franchises. I'm still kind of the belief that they're going to do something for Prime 4 because of the bike and everything. But they haven't, because it's probably going to be part of a pack that might have some Ocarina of Time stuff. So they haven't released it yet because Ocarina of Time isn't out yet. I can kind of believe that. But like, man, we need like a roadmap or something. Redesigns of characters before Smash Bros. Next up, they'll remake Mario 64. They'll call it Super Mario. I kind of hate that almost sounds possible. But I'm not sure about that though. Other than Mario 64 DS. Oh, money. Nice. That gets me something. Oh, Grudo token. Okay, cool. That's good. Other than Mario 64 DS, has any mainline 3D Mario actually gotten any sort of like remaster remake? Because like even when they did OOT and Majora's Mask on 3DS and Star Fox on 3DS, they never did a Mario. So I actually kind of don't think that'll happen actually. It's also like I feel like they don't need to. Like it's Mario. Like Mario's gonna sell. No, but I'm talking specifically the 3D Marios, not the All-Stars on SNES, or even 3D All-Stars, because nothing was remade. It was just all enhancements. But it was still like the same exact game. So I feel like Mario's like special like that, right? Like I don't think Nintendo's gonna do something like that for Mario, because I don't think they ever actually need to. I could be wrong about that, but I don't feel like it's gonna happen. They've done iterations and sequels, but never direct remakes besides 64 DS. Yeah. Yes, Ocarina of Time is the first like actual remake of a Zelda game. That is true. Well, I mean, do we classify the 3DS games as remakes? Because it was rebuilt, but I guess it was still using a lot of Nintendo's goofy coding, but not all of it. It was more like blueprinted, and they just rebuilt it based off of. Is kind of what happened. Because I'm just thinking from like 3DS era. Like you got Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask, you got it, Star Fox 64, but like Mario was just kind of like left alone when it came to that. They were like, nah, we don't need to do that. Well, when I'm also thinking remake, I'm thinking like actual things in the game changed. Where like the OT, nice. Can I get back up there? Cool. OT and Majora's Mask, especially Majora's Mask 3D, had a lot of things that changed. Majora's Mask 3D is actually significantly worse than regular Majora's Mask. Because then there's like Wind Waker HD, which is just the same game, but like prettier and with Swift Sail. And then TP HD is literally just the same game. Dude. There we go. All Stars use practically the same code from the originals, and if that counts as remakes, though they should. Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, when I think remake, I'm thinking something that's being completely redone. Like, this Ocarina of Time one is going to use literally zero of anything from the original game, other than maybe, other than reference. Don't run from the cure, you will love Super Mario on Switch 2. I don't know. OT3D does not have the same glitches. A significant amount of glitches do not work on original OT3D. This is different. OT3D Rando has manually added in glitch restoration. But actual OT3D does not have the same glitches. It has some that are similar because it uses partial of the same code, but they don't work the same, and even some of them just don't work at all. Or they just have different variations of them because, again, it's some of the same code being used, but then, like, other code is not the same, and it's just a different engine, and it's just really weird. It's Grezzo. Grezzo's strange, just in general. Who's excited for Super Mario on the PS4 to finally drop? Yeah, a little bit of remake, a little bit of remaster, I guess. It's a little confusing. I guess, yeah, remake would be a whole new game built from scratch. Because you're remaking it. So that makes sense. Nice. Like, the one that's going to be on Switch 2, that OT is a full-fledged remake. It's being just completely rebuilt from the ground up. I guess this one is kind of like a weird little half and half. It's got remaster elements, and then it's got remake elements. Using the remaster as a synonym for remake thing dropped years ago. Yeah, we value transparency now, yeah. That was kind of why I really did like their the term they used in the direct where they said it was being reborn. Because that just in and of itself, like off rip, is telling me like, okay, it's not just a remake where it's going to be the same game but better engine and look prettier, and it's not a remaster where you're just enhancing the original. Reborn makes me think that you're doing something larger here. You're rebuilding it, you're modernizing things, you're changing things that need to be changed. So I have high hopes for it, but we just have seen so little that I'm trying to keep the expectations in check until we actually see some stuff, which will probably be in August at Gamescom. Yeah, game design. Hear all the time about how devs lost the source code so they can't do remasters. If people will say remake it, and they just be right, they remake the game. I mean, yeah, that's a very specific circumstance though when you lose the source code, because then you have no choice. You have to remake it as true to original as you can. Yeah, Phil, that's kind of like where I'm at now. Like, before they announced it, I was like, it's probably just going to be OT, but pretty. It's probably just going to be the same game. You know, especially after seeing Star Fox, which is literally just the same game, but looks better except for the character models. But the world looks really good, and everything looks really good other than that. And it is just the game, but pretty, with a couple extra cutscenes and a cool online mode. The online mode I'm excited for. I was kind of expecting that for OT with the leak. And then when they said Reborn, that gave me a lot more hope that it's going to be something a little bit more special. But again, I want to be excited for it, and I am excited for it, but I'm also trying to keep the expectations in check until we see more than just Link laying on a rock. Although the speculations have been fun, I will say. Oh wait, I need to check Ice Cavern. I didn't check Ice Cavern entrance. I think Square Enix, some company, lose the source code to one of their games, and they found it online and redid it. Was that Square? That might have been Square. I could see that being them, honestly. Oh yeah, and the challenge mode. The challenge mode in Star Fox seems kind of cool. But no, I mean that is a fair point. That yeah, it's just kind of an ideal arcade game. So that's actually one thing, Phil, that I was talking about with some of my friends about it. That Hyrule Fields we know is empty because of hardware limitations. Like the N64, they just couldn't put more. That was just what it could do. I would love to see more stuff in Hyrule Field. Forest, nice. More stuff in Hyrule Field, including like maybe more towns, NPCs, stuff like that. Just things to do, side quests maybe, just stuff in general. And then we were actually talking about it the other day, that one thing that would be cool. Oh, hey Voice Crack, what's going on? Thanks for the Prime, appreciate it. We were talking about how like the grottos could be a really interesting like underground system that could link things together, because there's a lot of like parts in OT that are interconnected. Right, like Goron City leading to both Lost Woods to go to Kakiri, or Goron City leading to Lost Woods to go to Zora's River, like Hylia going to Zora's Domain. Like there's a lot of like interconnectivity within like the world that could be really, really expanded on. It could be really interesting. And that like grottos could almost work as like a pseudo, like, for lack of a better term, like a pseudo Breath of the Wild shrine sort of thing. Because grottos are boring in this game. Grottos suck. You just drop into the grotto, you open a chest, or you talk to a scrub, and like that's it. But they could be a little bit more puzzly, which I think could be really interesting. you think Zelda will die at the end of OT 2026? That's okay. That's another thing that we were kind of like contemplating on. The plot twist, right? Even people who have not played Ocarina of Time know the whole Sheik is Zelda plot twist, right? Are they really gonna like... There's no way they really try to keep that, right? Like, that'd be weird. To try to keep that as like this whole big reveal when it's like we already know when we turn the game on. Be a little strange. So I'm kind of curious if they're going to play around with some ideas with that or if they're just going to leave it the same. Idea of bringing back concepts of Underworld in Zelda 1 to the Kingdom Depths. Okay, yeah, that's almost like exactly kind of like what I was thinking. That's just a bigger scale. I like that idea too, because I really like the depths in Tears of the Kingdom. I think something with like doing like a sub-world could be really, really cool. I'd be really, really interested to see that. That she's actually not Sheik all along. It was a lie in 1998. Zelda's gonna dress up as Sheik and go do girl boss stuff in the movie. I mean, maybe. I still don't know what Zelda the movie is gonna be really based around, or if it's gonna be just its own unique thing. I mean, OT would make the most sense at this point. I thought it would be Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom. Because Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom, Warriors games, like that whole story has been going on for a little while now, and that's been the big one. So it's like, that would make sense. No, yo, puzzles now can be really, really intricate. And really interesting, and I think that'd be really cool. Giant's knife, I was really hoping that'd be Big Goron sword. It's whatever marked stuff. I think that's everything. Yeah, they could do some really, really cool things with puzzles. Not repeating the sins of the Mario Bros. Movie. I do kind of agree. I do think it should be based on just like one game. I also feel like Mario's a little different. Like, I feel like with Mario, you have a, like, you have a plethora of a lot of little things that you could do for a story, right? Like, a Mario game story is very, very simple. Whereas, like, I feel like a Zelda game story is a little bit more, it's a little more rich. That I feel like you probably, if you're going to do a movie, you just do it based on one. But that just makes sense to me. Zelda movies could be a good... Oh, where they recast actors each film. True. Actually, I didn't even think about that. That's true. They definitely could do that. I didn't want to be on this side. Whatever. They could do that. And it would make sense. Like, I feel like nobody would argue it. Simple but focused over more complex and all over the place. Well, what I'm saying is, like, if you base... I guess, like... Well, I guess maybe a lot of the 3D Marios... I'm just gonna go see the bosses. You could probably base single movies off of. But if you're thinking, like, 2D Marios, I feel like there's not really much substance there, story-wise. Although, like... I do feel like a Mario, like Mario Odyssey could probably make for like a genuinely good movie. Just like Odyssey by itself. Forest boss key. Dude, Forest boss key. Okay, boss key skip was required. Nice. Wait, I don't have strength, do I? Can you choose the KD on OZ3D? I actually don't know. Yes, you can. With some DS influence. Yeah, that could be good. I could see that. Why did I blow it up? Pulled out shield for no reason. There we go. Odyssey would make a banger 12-episode Netflix series and you know it. No, because then they would cancel it. Because Netflix sucks. You would like get to a point where you're like, oh my god, next season's gonna be so good because they're gonna do this, this, and that, and then you'll never see it. Fun of Frogs and Tears of the Kingdom yesterday. Fun little throwback feeling bosses. Yeah. Those fights are actually really good. GTG small key. The more I was like, okay, let me medallion. The more I was like playing, that was Forest. Or just like going through like what games I would consider some of my favorites. I always try to do that there. I do think Tears of the Kingdom is probably actually in my top 5 over Breath of the Wild. I feel like Tears of the Kingdom is just a better game in general. I feel like it does a lot more cool stuff. Whereas Breath of the Wild, it's like the first time I played it, it was absolutely insane. It was incredible. But there's just some things I think Tears did a little bit better. I actually think I would bump Tears into the top 5 and not Breath of the Wild. Yeah, there's a lot of people I've seen who just say like, oh, it's just the same game, and I really so disagree with that. Right, that Tears of the Kingdom and Breath of the Wild, while maybe in the same physical world, in the same map, there's so many layers of differences between them with how you actually interact with the world. And then Tears just Breath, but more stuff. No, there's so many different like actual gameplay aspects that are different between the two. People hating on Sky Islands with you is like an evolution of grottos. Yeah, I can kind of see that actually. I actually kind of agree with that. Where am I gonna go? Where are my notes? Water, shadow. I'll go to shadow. Shadow entrance. Can hover up. Oh wait, actually, can I go to Ganon's castle? I can with 3 rewards, I'm pretty sure. I should go to Ganon's castle. Yeah, beautiful sunset. Something that's going to be really nice to see in the remake. I feel like a lot of aspects of the world are going to be very, very pretty. Like Legos nuts and bolts. Yeah, the nuts and bolts comparison, I don't understand. That is like not even remotely close. This was set to 3, right? Yeah, okay. I mean, I could hover over if I needed to, but it's fine. I mean, the way I really look at it is I never 100% did Breath of the Wild. I did Tears of the Kingdom. So there was something real special about sitting through almost 300 hours of Tears of the Kingdom gameplay that I thought was better than Breath of the Wild, so... Oh, strength. Well, I already beat KD, so whatever. Crazy MIDI, yeah. Some of the music and the sound font is a little awkward. It's functionally a dungeon item. That's true, yeah. Yeah, those auto build schematics that you get in the depths are usually what you want to use, like, in that area. Oh, you meant that as a compliment? It's just like, there's like the one high-pitched note that I feel like is too high-pitched. Nice cut-off music. Yeah, really interested to see what's gonna happen. Dude, here's a theory that I don't think anybody's talked about. Oh wait, I can't get in here, can I? I think there is a way. It's like up top, I think. Can you hover to it? I think you can hover to it. Alright, I'll try that in a minute. Oh wait, I can't even get ISG. Never mind. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, there's a thing nobody's talked about yet. Do we think there might be, because I mean there's not like that much to collect in this game, but do we think they might use the Switch app for like maps or like collectible things, like per dungeon or something, like they did for Breath of the Wild: Tears of the Kingdom? That could be like marginally interesting. OOT Google Maps. Oh, the flying bike. Okay, look, I can't lie. I used a hover bike schematic so much. Hover bike was very fun, especially trying to carry the big green crystals on the hover bike. And like attempting to fly it across gaps was very funny. You have no idea what I'm saying. Okay, cool. For Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom on the mobile app for the Switch, they made it so you could use the mobile app as basically like Google Maps for the game because the game's world was so big. So if you didn't know where to go or how to get somewhere, you could pin it on the map and it would literally tell you where you're going. Oh, light arrows. What a good spot for light arrows. And it was really funny. It's really goofy, but it's really funny. Oh no, I was definitely not complaining about the game not being fun. I actually found it more fun to try to balance things on the little bike. Because it was either like, most people like either made the bike or they made they would take two fans, the wings, and a rocket, and then just make like a plane, basically. Those were always like the two like big main ones. But I did like trying to balance stuff and maneuver everything on the little bike. I thought that was really funny. Also, the carts I feel like were underrated. Make so many goofy things with the carts. That'll date the game once the app shuts down in 10 years. I guess that's true. Okay, now I'll go hover to Shadow. Would really like actual bombs. Actual bombs would be really nice. Oh, I gotta check the grottos. I never checked hover-filled grottos. Probably do that. Okay. So bottle or sword, got it. You may not know much about Breath of the Wild, but use the collab items in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, and you gotta say that the bike set banger. Oh, the Master Cycle? Wait, which one? The Master Cycle? That's like the actual Breath of the Wild one, or the Hylian, whatever they call it, the white one with the Hylian shields? The white one with the Hylian shield kind of sucks. But the actual Master Cycle Zero is like super good. That's actually genuinely really good. Yeah, okay, Breath of the Wild one, yeah. Really wish instead of an app that they gave us like 3 save files. Got the 120. Of course, added master mode. I kind of agree. I do think extra files would be better. I do agree. Yeah, the Wii U DLC one, the Inner Drifter. Yeah, that bike sucks. I hate that bike. It's awful. Dampé, there you are. Dude, who's ready for remake Dampé? He's gonna look great. Nope. Dude, I was doing perfect. It's honestly strange that we can't just have infinite save files. You can just use a different Switch account and it works just fine to achieve that. Yeah. I mean, I understand that there would be a limit, right? Because memory and just the amount of space in general for any save, it does take space. But, like, I feel like there's no reason the game itself couldn't have more than one save file. One thing good about the new Mario Kart is they got rid of those. True. Very true. I haven't even been to Lake Hylia. Hold on one. He's F-walking, yeah. Although, again, what's really funny about that shit, that trick, it's called a forward extended super slide. So it's abbreviated as a FES. Starts with F. A lot of F's in Zelda speedrunning, the more I think about it. Well, still works. True. No. Nice, Bounchu. DK Bonanza has 3 save files. It's calling to me. Hold on. I have a list because I had to literally. There's so many games coming out and that are out that I had to make a checklist of the games that I'm interested in because there's so many of them. And hilariously enough, DK is actually not even on the list. I forgot all about DK, which is hilarious. Yeah, normalized games having save files again. True. I still have Resident Evil 9 on there because I never got that yet. Mina, I have Mina, but that's checked off. I still have to beat it though. Star Fox, Splatoon. I ended up adding the Halo remake because apparently it has 4-player co-op, so my friends and I are going to play it. Also, it's just going to be on Game Pass. I'm probably just going to get Game Pass for the month or something. What else on here? Pocopia expansion. Elden Ring for Switch, because I love Elden Ring. Trine 6. I'm actually kind of excited for Trine 6. Minecraft Dungeons 2, because I actually really like the first one. That game's really fun. The new Castlevania. That's like 100%. That's a day one for me. OOT remake, of course. Dude, get in the grotto. Duskbloods. Of course, Pokemon, and I'll complain about it. And then Metro 2039. That's the list so far. Wallet. I don't really need that right now. Yeah, the single-player RuneScape game. I saw that. I have not played RuneScape in a long time. I don't think the clip works on 3D actually. Minecraft Dungeon 2 is a game key card. They better put Minecraft on the cartridge. I'm so burnt out on muching of Microsoft lately. Yeah. It'll probably be something I just play like off Xbox or something. I have full chews. I don't need those. It's not a real game. Put it on the cartridge. Yeah. Like, if it's game key card and I want it, I'm just gonna buy it digitally. I'm gonna force them to waste their money on manufacturing an actual case. Yeah, Elden Ring's 41 gigs because it also has the Shadow of the Erdtree DLC in it. Also, we'll just be buying that one digital because it definitely is the right size to put on a cart, but, you know, they don't want to. Love you, FromSoft, but have fun wasting the money on making game key cards and putting them on shelves because I'm not buying those. Yeah, exactly. It can hold up to 59. So if you're like in that realm, I think if you're at like 35 or above, your game should just be on the cart. I understand if your game is like 5 gigabytes to not put it on a cart because you have to pay all that money for the carts for your game that is like no space. That I do understand. You shouldn't have a game key card either. But like that I at least understand a little bit. But if your game's in like the 40s, you put it on the cart, dude. There's no excuse. But you forgot you won't buy a Nintendo Switch 2 anyway, so that's irrelevant. True. They're allergic to doing the right thing. Yeah. Oh yeah, Liza P. Liza P is getting a physical for Switch. I forgot about that. This should be fine. Yeah. Rayman is getting a game key card. That's a shame. Keep Big Game from capitalizing on his gamers. Indie, yeah. Cool. Not what I wanted, but that's fine. Come on. Dude. I think I can do this from here. Yeah. Alright. Yeah, okay, cool. Alright, there's a lot of explosives for this, but it's fine, I guess. I think that's lined up with the stairs. Should be. Yeah, okay, cool. Am I getting Splatoon Raiders, Xenoblade Genesis? The world looks insane in Xenoblade. It does, but I've never played a Xenoblade game, so I'm not going to be getting that. What's up, Wizzles? At least I'm not going to be getting that now. But I've never played Xenoblade, so no. Raiders, yes. I do intend to get Splatoon Raiders. Patches of Ellie comes out in 3 days. Get excited? No. I'm gonna wait and let the game be out for a bit and see if they make any changes to the princess being annoying. Because I saw that, like, I think it was the producer or the lead designer or something was like apparently surprised that people thought that the princess was too annoying, and I'm like, there's no way you are surprised about that. She wouldn't shut up. She had to comment on like every little thing I did. I didn't even finish the demo because of it. She's just too annoying. I'm like, just shut up, dude. Just let me play. Let me explore. Stop commenting on everything. She's like, oh my god, you killed the thing. Like, yeah, that's the whole point. That's what I do. Which really sucks, because everything else about that game seems so good. Dude, no. I was worried it was going to be too close. Simultaneously make her exclusively speak in haikus. You know what? I would appreciate that because I'd be like, you know what? You gotta be creative at your writing at least. That'd be really funny. So that's why that, like, Elliot didn't even make it onto my list because I'm like, I'm not gonna get it unless they change that. Because it's just too annoying. And it's like one of those kind of games, like those like RPG games. I'm not playing that for like 300 hours. Nice. I have hover boots. Okay, I'm gonna do a weird thing here, actually. I don't have a key. Not having a key is kind of a problem. So I have Lullaby. Nice. So I can use the boat. Is there even anything to really do at the end of Shadow, though? I guess there kind of is. I don't know if you told me, but you know, you complained to Wilson about it. Yeah, I remember the Tom the Tank Engine game, yeah. What about it? Fish. Another bottle. That's good. It turns out it's complete nothingness. DLC fodder slop. That's unfortunate. No, dude. Wait, can I still do it with Broken Goron Sword? Or does it have to be... Oh no, okay. It doesn't matter if it's broken. I don't have key. Can't do that. Okay, I could just pull this. Gotta look at who it was marketed to. Wait, who is Thomas marketed to? That's the million-dollar question. Oh wait, I have bow. Lens? Not worth. Because hookshot doesn't reach Pierre, right? I'm pretty sure it doesn't. Actually. No. No, there's no way. What Dark Souls mods are for. I forget, does this... No, they still can hit me from up here, right? Because they changed this? Yeah, he can still hit me. Nice. No, back up. Okay, whatever. See ya. I thought he landed up here for a second. Alright. I don't know why I bothered shooting that down, because if I don't find anything... in the next, like, couple rooms, I'm just gonna reset without saving. And save scum breaking giant's knife. Do I remember how to do this? I saw this in a video once. No. I do not. Wait, is it still... Does the redead still work? I know there's a hookshot thing for it, but... No. Okay, whatever. After a few months of Dark Souls 2, you could safely say it's the best in the series. That's interesting. I've never actually fully played Dark Souls 2, so I don't know. But the few people I know who have hate it. I do want to play it though, because I feel like my opinion on it essentially doesn't exist. And I would like to give it the chance. I mean, yeah, I know just because some people don't like it doesn't necessarily mean it's bad. I know that. Some people are also crazed lunatics. True. I hadn't considered that. Alright, nothing here. So... yeah. Just save scum, breaking giant's knife. Go by... oh, that's what I should do, actually. Yeah, I should go buy Gerudo token and then go to Spirit entrance or and GTG entrance. Because actually, I didn't even really super realize it. I have bow magic and light arrows. I'm kind of just looking for one more dungeon to beat. So I guess I could do that and hope one of them is like Jabu. Oh, well, I need a boss as well that's not Volve or Baronade. because I already found Twin Bro. So actually, if I find Mirror Shield as well, I have Prelude. Lord have mercy, how is it 36 degrees at almost 10:30 at night? I wish it was 36 degrees. Unless that's Celsius. Which, in that case, I have no idea what that translates to. I literally played that so I could turn child, so I could buy a Gerudo token. Never forget being invaded by some dude with an offhand ultra great sword, and he only parried with it. Nice. I guess what you're watching? What are you watching, Momo? Oh, that is Celsius? Oh, okay. My dumb American brain doesn't know what that is. The Zelda movie. Momo got it early. Oh, Neon Genesis Evangelion. I have never watched it. I have some friends who love it. I've heard some music from it. It's really good. Alright. Gerudo. And I think it just go right back to adult, right? Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I've heard a lot of good things about it. I've just never watched it. But that's not surprising. I haven't watched many things. Oh, I never marked wallet. Yeah, it's an anime, yeah. It is considered a classic anime. Don't know what's wrong with you today. You didn't feel like Clone Wars. Probably because you just spent the last how many months just like no-lifing Star Wars and Lego games and Star Wars Lego games? That your brain's probably like, let's not Star Wars today? Some Lord of the Rings fanfiction. I guess I could see it. I haven't even gone to Gerudo. Oh, I don't have a Pona. That's fine. I had 20 chews I could hover across, I think. He made your cousin addicted to the mall series on Saturday, so that can't be it. Oh, okay. Yeah, that surely can't be it then. There we go. Yeah, Fairy Fountain. Fantastic. Fantastic sound. Or soundtrack. Oh boy, can't wait for the internet to see the remake version of The Great Fairy. Surely that won't cause any sort of problems. Uh-oh. Surely everyone will be very well behaved. And Twin Rova, of course. Your cousins watched the World Cup game. After that, 20-second jump street, followed by 2 episodes of American Dad. You continue with the first episode of Mall. Okay, so you just watch stuff. Gotcha. Sacrifices have to be made. Sure do. Got him at 5 a.m. Dang. Dude, you know what's really funny? I had forgotten about the World Cup completely because I don't pay attention to it. So I had forgotten about it completely. I'm at work on Saturday. Saturday is like a 12 to 13 hour day for me. And there's just like 0 customers. And I'm not complaining, right? I didn't want to deal with people. I don't want to talk to people. Leave me alone, right? It's great. So I'm like wondering, where it's Saturday. We're usually busy. Where's everyone at? And we get one person comes in, they're just asking questions. And then I hear him say like, oh, we gotta be, what? They're like, oh, we gotta be back home in like an hour for the World Cup game. And I'm like, oh, that's a thing. So literally we have no customers because nobody's coming in because they're all watching the World Cup for the next like month. And I'm like, incredible. Keep doing that. Never have I been so happy that there's been soccer/football. I don't know if Bulbor's still here, so I was gonna say soccer to make him mad. But dude, she's so strong. Okay, there we go. Yes, I'm this sports illiterate. Dude, I just know American football and baseball. And even those get a little iffy sometimes. Behind the counter like that old country buffet guy. Did you see the game yesterday? Okay. GTG. Nope, shut up. You watch zero sports, not a sports guy. I watch like some. It's not often. I mostly just pay attention to it like afterwards. Oh, Jabu. Okay, nice. This could potentially be go mode. GTG is Jabu. You watch Zero Brain Cells Gaming. Yeah. That one I watch. Let's just actually go through a little bit, just in case. It doesn't matter. Okay, junk. It's always the news headlines that are the more interesting than the sport itself. True, kinda, yeah. I used to really like sports a lot when I was a kid, and then I don't know. Just kind of stopped paying attention to them as much. Although every year when American football does come around, I do pay attention to it mildly. I don't need to hit that. Mecha streaming Uno wasn't on your 2026 bingo. Mine either, actually. Yeah, thanks, Automod. Nope. It said my chat was frozen. Okay, it's fine. Oh, wait, I don't have scale, right? No, I don't. So I have to jump off the thing to actually get down there. Cool. But yeah. The amount of sports that I actually pay attention to these days is a lot less than it used to be. Alright, gotta throw a Rudo across. Tom Brady's easily the most hated GOAT. True. Not wrong. Did she miss? She missed. Gotta do it a little lower. Okay. Now she's up there. What did Phil do? Wait, Phil who? As in Phil, like Majin Phil? Only Phil I could think of. Oh, fail. Oh, because he discovered the limits of Tears of the Kingdom engine. Gotcha. What's up, Matt? Brady's not the GOAT and definitely hated. Hated for sure. Philadelphia, yes. What did Philadelphia do? Can actually be a genuine question, especially when you're talking sports. Okay, who's boss? Don't be Volve. Phantom again. Okay, cool. Let's go mode. I believe. Yeah. Put a bunch of devices on the concert player's wagon. The FPS tanks piloting it. Oh, okay, nice. Come on. Not a bounce for ISG, so I have to actually do this normally. Dude, it pushed me back too far. That's not fair. If I woke up tomorrow with Link's moveset, what would I do? Which Link? Some have more impressive movesets than others. Nice. Found mythical loot in the drugstore today. It's in Discord. Okay, I'll check. Okay, nice. I should have bought it. 2-in-1 with Groudon. Yeah, you missed out. You should have bought it. Including Zelda 2. I mean, Zelda 2 Link's moveset is actually pretty good. That's where the down smash came from. Which is what got brought into Smash Brothers and then brought into Twilight Princess. Wow, clean check at the very end. Died down from a chasm with the dragon is swooping down. The game actually comes to a halt. That I have not actually noticed now. I've never done that, but I will have to mess with it. Alright, Goron Ruby. So that is Goron Ruby from Jabu. Okay, that's 4. Whoops. So now ban Rashid for having an opinion. All right, Ganon boss key. Dude, I've gotten like no keys this whole seed. Wait, how long has the seed been? Only 218? Wow, baby seed. Rashid the Deoxys kind of got for sure. Link twirls the sword in the remaster. Oh, in this remaster, like Link doesn't TP. Yes, yeah. I'm hoping he does that, like stuff like that in the remake. I'm hoping we get a little bit more of like Twilight Princess level of combat. I like Twilight Princess movesets a lot. That you wish it was concrete? Yeah, I've definitely had some things where like Phantom Ganon might have dropped something. I've gotten like items in certain locations that felt almost like lore accurate. There's definitely been some moments. Hope coping, yeah. Definitely coping. But it'd be cool. I just want Helm Splitter and OOT, if I'm being completely honest with you. OOT having Helm Splitter would be so fun. Dude, and think of the movement stuff. I feel like movement tech would be crazy. Why did I jump into that? Ask Ryan about his shiny Rayquaza. Dude, not my shiny Rayquaza, dude. I miss him. It's why I also hate modern Pokemon so much. I got a shiny Rayquaza in Pokemon Go when I did a raid in Indianapolis when I went to Gen Con in like whatever it was, 2019, 2018. And I brought the shiny Rayquaza at the time into Sword and Shield to do, I don't know, it's probably just to show it off or something, to use it in like a raid, something. I brought it in for some reason. And modern Pokemon is garbage and doesn't have cloud save like basically almost every other game on the Switch. And the stupid SD card that the game had the save file like saved to got corrupted. So all of my Pokemon were completely just deleted. And I had like 3 boxes of shinies, and one of them was my shiny Rayquaza that I got in Indianapolis from a Pokemon Go raid. I was so mad. And I had to play the entire game over again so I could do battles with friends and raids. It was awful. And I will forever be salty at modern Pokemon because it's stupid. The fact that we don't have cloud saves. Still don't. If Wind and Waves doesn't have cloud saves, I'm gonna be genuinely mad. I'm gonna be so mad at them. That's a shot. Oh, it won't. Probably. Dude, why the one little stab? No. It was so close. Oh my god, Link. Stop. There we go. Ganondorf fight set in Kakiri Forest. Music is kind of peak. Yeah. I bet my bottom dollar on it. Yeah, you're probably right. It probably won't. And I'll probably still be mad. Your score bunny's probably dead now. R.I.P. I feel like the scene only went so well because Kakiri Forest was just stacked with items. I got 2 bows there. I got hook shot, hover boots. I think that's it. You downloaded Go, got it, and diffed. Nice. You need to finish Sword and Shield. You know, Sword and Shield is like, it's okay, I guess. I'm gonna lose Master Sword. I don't have a way to keep it. Wait. Dude, I have to do a super casual Ganon fight, I think. Because I don't have bombs. So I can't ISG Goron Sword, or Giant Snipe. Giant Snipe's going to end up breaking. I mean, it's just going to do 1 damage. I guess everything does 1 damage now anyway, so... I guess it's fine. It's just going to be a tiny little sword up to just use. Yeah, slider music. Have you ever considered using the 4K texture pack for this? I kind of considered it, and I also kind of think after playing, like, I played through the whole TP1 game with the 4K texture pack, and it was okay. I think I prefer HD over the 4K texture pack. There it goes. Giant Snipe's dead. Just gotta hit him with the little hilt, the little sword. Dude, it's so small. It's hard to aim. Hang on. He'll die soon. Dude. Okay, there we go. Oh my god, I'm stuck. Alright, I mean, that's kind of interesting. That's the first time I've had to use, in any Ganon fight, that I've had to use Broken Goron Sword. Dude. Dude? I almost got myself killed because I got distracted by shoes. Which one is it? Oh my god. I always forget. Okay, it's that one. Alright, Rashid, no worries. Get your dinner. Nice. Oh, okay. Didn't need it. Yeah, the Giant's Knife actually kind of came in clutch there. Because if I didn't use that, I would have had to use sticks, which would have just kept breaking. Alright. Good seed. Uno Mas. Probably no Uno Mas today. But I'm gonna stream again tomorrow. And I will stream earlier tomorrow as well. Well, wait. No, probably around the same time. And if the seed's like this tomorrow, I will Uno Mas tomorrow for sure. Humble request that you do Wind Waker Randomizer with 100 Triforce shards. It would be super comfy. I feel like I would go insane. I do gotta do Wind Waker at some point, though. Alright, what was the final time? 2:29. Okay, sub 2:30. Trust. I think what I'm focused on right now for Zelda is... I'm gonna obviously keep doing 3D rando, but I'm also like slowly learning a couple of things for all dungeons for OT 3D. And depending on how quick I can pick up on that stuff and how, if, you know, work doesn't ruin everything and keep me from being able to practice the big stuff. Oh, wait, hold on. We're gonna get stats. Okay. 2:28:16 final time. Okay, nice. Okay, that's only because I beat the game. That doesn't count. I saved 6 times. 1 was a save scum. 89 hits for a total of 33 3/4 heart of damage. And I didn't die. That's better than, I think, what, the first one was like 90 something hits? Yeah, 0 blackouts, yeah. So, getting better. Only 13 bunks. That's the lowest amount of bunks that I think I've had in a seed ever. Wow. Yeah, sub 15 bunks. Dude, alright, new speedrun category, 0 like bunkless or low bunks. This is like what, low A presses, low pause. Alright, nice. Yeah, low bunk percent. Alright, cool. I forgot that they had that at the end. I like that a lot. Alright, I gotta get spoiler log. Because there is some stuff that I gotta look up where it was at, because I'm very, very surprised. On things I did not find. Do Master Quest? No. When I do go back to doing like stuff on ship, I'll add Master Quest dungeons. But I'm not doing Master Quest here because it's mirrored and it's stupid. I don't like mirrored. Spoiler log. Right, it's an HTML file. Hang on. Okay. Bombs. I guess it'd be bomb bag. Yeah, here we go. Shadow Temple, Invisible Blades, Visible Chest. Okay, so that was required. That required a key. Frogs in the Rain. Dude, I could have got that. I had Storms and Ocarina. To be Ryan Ryoga in order to submit under this category. Yeah, Momo, comfy second place. Hookshot jump is off limits. You need to bomb choose slide thingy. I mean, I was practicing that a little bit. Okay, so Frogs in the Rain. Where's the other one? Spirit Temple near Fort Armos chest. Okay, that was pretty deep in Spirit. That wasn't happening. Okay, cool. Remake comes out mirrored. Don't do this to me. I'll be so mad. Where is Boomerang? DMT Storm's Grotto chest. Okay, so it was just a grotto I didn't get. Yeah, not the Wii mirrored. Yeah, Link is left-handed. The not as good version of Twilight Princess. The lesser of the four, because I'm gonna count PC port now. Actually, where was the actual Big Goron sword? Oh, Cack Skull above Impa's house? Okay, I had hover boots and hookshot. I could have got that super easy. So I didn't have to. You know what? No. I'm glad I did it this way. Because Giant's Knife actually got its time to shine. They should put locations in different spots. Mirrored would be going too easy. Something should be mirrored, others vanilla. I think if they do Master Quest, they should just redesign it. The whole thing. Not just dungeons. Redesign the dungeons, redesign the overworld, add new challenges to the overworld, add new challenges to, you know, things in towns, change gold sculptula placements in the overworld and in dungeons. Like, make it actually harder, not annoying. Because that's mirrored Master Quest is just annoying. It's not harder, it's just annoying. But if you make the game actually more of a challenge, make your puzzles harder, make the actual game harder, then I'd be down. Then I would get it and I would play it. That's why, like, for regular rando, I kind of do like throwing Master Quest dungeons into the pool sometimes. Because it just changes up what you can do and what you can think about doing. And regular OOT, it's not mirrored. You're already mad. You could see the movie having Link's sword in the wrong hand. Dude, there's no way that they missed that detail, right? There's no way. There's no shot that Link holds it in his right hand. Where was Hammer? Hammer's the other thing. Gerudo Valley Bean Patch. I could have got that too. I had Bottle of Bugs. I just had to go back to Child. I had to go back to Child for a lot. I think I actually barely used Child in this whole seed. I was only Child in the beginning. Researched the actor to confirm his hand is. That's true, but I don't even know the actor's name, actually. Yes, wait, it's Hollywood. True. Being hung up on dominant hand for so many different games. It's called consistency. It's consistency in the character. Link is just, he's left-handed. Just is how it is. Except for Twilight Princess on Wii, because they mirrored the whole thing. Just let the movie be entertaining. No, I mean, that's really what it is. Just, I want the movie to be entertaining. But I also don't want them to, like, those little details won't actually really be a big deal. But I do just want the movie to be good. I just want it to be fun. I want it to feel like it's actually a Zelda experience. Link's been right-handed half the time. No, he hasn't. He's only been right-handed in, what, 2 games? Oh, the He-Man movie. I haven't seen it, but I have heard some stuff. Oh, Mirror Shield. Where was Mirror Shield? Oh, child fishing. Yeah, that probably wasn't happening. Oh, like Hylia's son was the other magic meter. Interesting. Oh, Lon Lon Gold Sculpture was on the window was Din's Fire. Did I ever even go to Lon Lon? I don't even think I went to Lon Lon this whole seed. What was in there? Spirit Temple Small Key. Kikiri's Sword was in the... Oh, that was the Grotto. Grottos were shuffled, so that was somewhere else. Skull, Nuts, Spirit Temple Key, 2 blue rupees, huge rupee, another blue rupee, Din's Fire. Okay. So, overall, nothing. Except for Din's. They couldn't hold back a joke for a singular minute. Yeah, that's kind of what I've heard. Oh, where was Iron Boots? GTG near Scarecrow Chest. Oh, okay. Sure. Fool. Dude, I need a fool emote. How have I not made a fool emote? Just that my avatar in like a ice block. No, no, I can make that one. Maybe I'll do that today. We need unpaid labor. You know what? You're onto something. You might be right. I want to be lazy. Even though it would take literally 2 seconds to just get a PNG of my icon and a PNG of a block of ice from OT and just slap it on top of it. Who drew my current one? My current one was done by a friend of mine who did it as like a gift. Let the child work. And then still tax him. Let's see you across randomize the series. Oh, you mean like randomize multiple Zelda games together? I have thought about that. I have thought about one day doing like an archipelago of like OTMM and like TP, since those are the ones that I feel like I know the best. and put at least like those 3 together. What about the OG? The OG was also done by the same person. They did it early on when I was starting streaming, and then they were like, oh, I got better at art. I want to do a new one. I was like, oh, okay, cool. And they remade me a new one. You have a stream idea? I'm gonna send it in Speedrunner's Disciple. Okay, cool. Go ahead, Momo. Master Quest doesn't affect the randomizer. Cool. Oh, it gets me back to the title screen. I don't think I've ever actually sat through that on Rando. Cool. Here, before I end, let me... Look, I'll go to Master Quest. New save files. What happens if I actually open this? Hold on. I didn't read what it said. Zelda's letter. Wait, is there just like nothing? 6 save files, we didn't know how good we had it. Yeah. Very true. The golden days where you could just have save files left and right. So is this actually going to be Jabu, or is this going to be... No, okay, it's DC, yeah. Come on. Yeah, nothing's mirrored. Nothing's different. Okay, so yeah, clicking Master Quest on Rando doesn't matter. It's still just randomizer. I'd have to actually go into the randomizer, the actual randomizer, like, program. Not program, it's technically a game you launch, the app. And turn on Master Quest Dungeons. Which actually, wait. Wait, hold on. Does this have... No. Stop. Hit the right button, please. If I go here... Oh, skip song replays. That should have been on the whole time. Okay, whatever. And then this is spoiler log, entrance... Okay, never mind. I thought that had a button to mirror the world. Wonderful conveniences. That is the save file. Because they don't want your games to be convenient anymore. They want your games to just take as much money from you as possible. Well, yeah, hang on. Let me see something real quick. It's probably gonna show up on screen. It's fine, doesn't matter. Stop, please. Okay, so if I go to Rando, world settings. Where's MQ? MQ dungeons. So I could just set it to random for MQ. And then I can just set specific ones. And then I don't think the world will actually be... Hold on, I'm going to just set everything to MQ and then just make another seed. Because I think, actually, in theory, this might not actually mirror the game. Because you make it on a regular save file. Like, I don't think you have to open up Master Quest at all. You just play regular. Oh, then I have to move the files around. It's annoying. It's fine. It'll only take a second. It's for science. Okay, stop. And then OT. Open folder. Delete these. Paste. Then load OT. Okay, let me see. This is just for... Okay, it's definitely different music. This is just for testing. Send it in Discord if you want to read it. Yeah, I'll check in a second, Momo. No, not that file. Yeah, not mirrored. Okay, W. Dude, did I get the same color tunic again? That's crazy. I'm just gonna go random spawn locations, kind of annoying. Just gonna go all the way to Kikiri real quick and go into Deku Tree. And we should have a Master Quest dungeon, but it's not mirrored. Don't know what it means, but I'm glad it worked out. So in Ocarina of Time on 3DS, if you play Master Quest, it's all the dungeons are different. Like they have different layouts, different puzzle layouts, different like solutions and stuff, and different enemy placements. But that's for regular Master Quest. On the 3DS version, it's all of that, but also the world is mirrored. So I never added Master Quest dungeons on OT3D Rando because I was like, oh, it's just gonna mirror things, and mirror sucks. But this doesn't. I don't think it actually does that unless you're playing vanilla and you play Master Quest. So I think I can actually use Master Quest dungeons and not have mirror mode, which is really good. Okay, so continue and beat this before stream ends. Dude, this is all Master Quest dungeons. I am not that up on Master Quest. I'm gonna have to practice Master Quest again. W Bane, he's doing Uno Mas. Yeah, dude, it's not okay, it is Master Quest and it's not mirrored. Oh my god. We're saved. Oh, right. I forgot how this works. There's no way out. This is also why I don't play Master Quest that much. Okay, that's really good though. Yeah, so I can, when I'm making the seeds for this, I can set it so Master Quest is random. And then I can make it so I won't know. So the dungeons will be shuffled. The bosses in the dungeons will be shuffled. And then also I won't know if it's a Master Quest dungeon or not. So it's another layer on top of what's being randomized. Can I make random entrances be dungeons? So like going into like a shop is a dungeon or something like that? I think there's a setting for that, yeah. I think that's just mixing entrance pools together. I don't have overworld or interior entrances randomized, just grotto and dungeons. But I do think there is an option to mix the pools together, yeah. It's going to be hard. It probably will be because I'm not as familiar with Master Quest anymore, but it could be cool. Yeah. So yeah, just shuffling them into like houses and grottos. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I know Ship has an option for that for sure. I think this does as well. Okay, Mido's house was really bad for this seed. Dude, I wonder how bad this seed would have been. Mido's house was definitely not as loaded as it was before. Did I start with anything? Wow. Let's just see. Nice. Okay, it's just everything's junk. It's all bad. I'm gonna want to read the spoiler log for this actually, out of curiosity. Bust out the paper and pencil like old school retro. Okay, so the thing is, I was planning to do something like that on ship kind of soon, where I do add, like, I do mix all the entrance pools together, randomize some of the, like, abilities. Wow, shop is junk too. I was planning to do something like that kind of soon. I might do it next week. Because that's going to be like that'll be like a 6-hour seed, probably, at the very least. Like 6 to 9 hours, probably. And I will probably get a notebook for that. Either that or I'll have my MacBook in front of me. I'll just move my keyboard away. And I'll put my MacBook in front of me and I'll just take my notes on there. A case of beer and achieve greatness. Very Momo level of advice. Yeah, maybe next Tuesday. I don't think I have anything planned for next Tuesday right now, and I should have Monday, Tuesday off. So I could spend next Tuesday doing, yeah, Max Sanity. I've been wanting to do it for a while. I think we're at the point where we should just finally do it. Alright, I just want to check some easy things real quick, just out of curiosity. Hard apple cider, good idea. Yo, the hard cider is actually really good, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, everything in this seed was bad so far. Not one good item. I guess I'll check the shops real quick, because I didn't check these shops. Just out of curiosity. Wow. 4 skulls. I'm glad I'm not playing this seed. Okay, strength. I guess that's like kind of good. Is it cheap? It is. Wait, progressive magic bracelet. That's a trap, isn't it? Yeah. Wow. Nice. Yeah, nothing. Bad seed. You know what? Let's open up the spoiler log real quick. Let's see where some of the stuff is. It's in here. Yeah, OT3D logs. And then it would be this one. Okay. Yeah, no baby seed. So actually, Fail, what's funny, when I do the max one, I think that is a setting I probably will turn on. There is a third bracelet added, and it's the ability to grab anything. So normally you need Goron's bracelet to grab grass, bomb flowers, stuff like that. Like moving blocks, all that, right? But then there's just the ability to grab in general. So you can't even pick up cuckoos, you can't pick up rocks, pots. Any of the stuff that you could do without Goron bracelet, you can't do. And I probably will turn that one on. Goma's heart containers, water temple key, nice. Water temple boss key, I mean. Forest temple MQ compass chest is Epona song. Oh, dude, the Forest Temple boss key chest is Forest Temple big key. Wow, vanilla. Do we ever get the rupees depleting and it kills you option that we did discuss last year? I don't think so. I think they only have rupees as ammo. I don't think we ever got rupees, like, being a thing that would just insta-kill you if you didn't, like, get rupees in time. I still think that'd be an interesting way to play it. Loki, I think you'll enjoy Climb Shuffle. Hookshot is OP. Yeah, I'm actually kind of interested in that. I do think that'd be really fun. If I can get Hookshot kind of early and then not be able to climb anything. Dude, you literally get to just, like, you could go around Kakariko as, like, Spider-Man. Just Hookshot to everything. That'd be so fun. 30 Skulls is Hover Boots. Turn on everything, see what happens. I mean, more or less, that's probably what it's going to be. The only one I'm not going to do, because it's still going to be no logic. The only thing I might not do is the ability to open chests. Because, like, a lot of the checks are in a chest. It'd be, like, very likely that it could be in a chest. Unless maybe... I guess I could send the log maybe to Momo. And Momo, you can check if, like, the ability to open a chest is behind a chest or not. The ability to swim is in a spot that requires you to swim. And then maybe... I mean, that's probably it. Those are the main ones. Oh, Magic was in Shadow, MQ, Falling Spikes. Falling Spikes is still loaded, even in Master Quest. Nocturne was also in Shadow. Nice. Can chests cost money and you can see what's in them? Would love that. I would kind of like that. I think I would also like a, maybe like a progressive, like it would be a modded item, but like a second Lens of Truth. So like the original Lens of Truth that lets you see invisible enemies, pits, stuff like that, that's all well and good. But then like a progressive second Lens of Truth that lets you look into chests before opening them. It would be obviously like rando exclusive. That would be kind of useless in vanilla. Would that be an impossible scenario? Yeah, very likely in no logic. If chests are inside of a chest and then light arrows are in a chest, then yeah, it's immediately an impossible seed. So, or like you could chain, like the ability to open a chest is inside of a chest, and then Lullaby is inside of a chest, and then if light arrows and magic or something are on like a Great Fairy, then it's impossible. So it definitely ups the possibility for stuff like that. So I would have to make sure that those are at least possible to find. Then I could figure the rest out later. Because here's the thing, I don't necessarily mind if a seed is impossible. I actually, like, wouldn't be too mad. I just don't want it to be too, like, obviously impossible. Like, oh, you can't get light arrows because it's in a chest and the ability to open a chest is in there. Because there's no workaround to that. But if it's impossible on surface level, but there's a potential that you could use some sort of trick or some sort of exploit to make it become possible, then I think it's interesting. So... yeah, I'll toy with the settings this week, and probably I'll probably just make a few test seeds and just go through the spoiler logs and see what it's looking like. And then probably send one to Momo and just be like, hey, make sure this isn't impossible. Okay, yeah, this seed was kind of bad. Okay, that's fine. But yeah, I think that's going to probably be next Tuesday. I think next Tuesday I'm going to do that. The big, like, max sanity. I think that'll be fun. Walking cost rupees would go hard. Walking costing rupees would be so bad. Oh, also, that's another thing that can be randomized now is child wallet. So I would just start fully poor. I would need to find the first wallet to actually be able to buy anything. Disappeared down the Pacopia hole. No, I think I got my fill on it until we get the actual updates. I haven't really touched the game in a bit, so I'm just kind of waiting for the actual big updates. Bunny Hood costs 10 million rupees. Dude, Bunny Hood would make you so poor. If walking, your rupee count would just be depleting so fast. That would be kind of funny. But yeah, anyway. Yeah, 1 billion rupees. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that's probably gonna be next week, probably next Tuesday. I will do big rando like that. So I think tomorrow what we'll do is we'll just do OOT rando, like on ship, with a couple of the settings on just to test out how it feels. And then we'll start doing some real testing throughout the week. And next Tuesday I'll do the big max sanity. But yeah. I think I'm gonna end here. And I will also be live tomorrow, probably around like noon, 1 o'clock my time. And we'll do that seed tomorrow to kind of just like start testing the waters. Oh wait, Momo. What did Momo send? Hold on. Momo had an idea for something and I was gonna read it on stream. Pokemon Soul Link Nuzlocke. Do Randomizer as well. Oh, I would prefer to do it as Randomizer, actually. I would do that. I would do Pokemon Soul Link Nuzlocke. That'd be fun. But yeah, anyway. I'll see you guys tomorrow, probably around like noon to 1 p.m. EST-ish. For some back on ship rando. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed. I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.